Michael Carrick is the Manchester United interim head coach until the end of the season. The club has just confirmed that with a statement that's been sent to me. I can read you a bit of the statement actually as I've just got it in my hand now. Manchester United is delighted to announce the appointment of Michael Carrick as head coach of the men's first team until the end of the 2025-26 season. They point out that he played 464 games for the club, won 5 Premier League titles, the FA Cup, 2 League Cups, the UEFA Champions League, the Europa League and the FIFA Club World Cup. I think it makes it very, very clear that the people we've been talking about all day in terms of his backroom staff are indeed taking over and will be joining Michael Carrick at Carrington's training ground tomorrow, where they will take the squad for the very first time. Steve Holland, which was a little bit of a surprise to us, we have to say. Jonathan Woodgate, who worked very closely with Michael Carrick at Middlesbrough, of course. Travis Binion, who's been a long-term youth coach here at Manchester United and is very highly thought of. Johnny Evans as well, who was only brought back to the club last week to assist Darren Fletcher, and Craig Mawson as well. By the way, Darren Fletcher, I've had it confirmed to me, will return to Manchester United's under-18 squad, where he was before he stepped up to take charge of the first team. The impression I get, reading between the lines, is that that's what Darren Fletcher chose rather than being involved in Michael Carrick's backroom staff here. I've got some quotes for you as well from Michael Carrick himself, which I think is pretty significant. Carrick has said, "Having the responsibility to lead Manchester United is an honour. I know what it takes to succeed here. My focus is now on helping the players to reach the standards that we expect at this incredible club, which we know that this group is more than capable of producing. I've worked with a number of the players already and I've obviously continued to watch the team closely in recent years. I have total belief in their talents, dedication and ability to be successful here. There is still a lot to fight for this season. We are ready to pull everyone together and give the fans the performances that their loyal support deserves." Interesting that Michael Carrick is saying there that there is an awful lot still to fight for this season. A lot of Manchester United fans, of course, don't feel that way, having gone out of both the FA Cup and the EFL Cup at the very early stages. No European football for them. There is only the Premier League left for Michael Carrick and the squad to focus on. But crucially, they are 7th in the Premier League right now. They're within touching distance of not just the Europa League and the Europa Conference League, but also the Champions League. And I think the bosses here at Manchester United and Michael Carrick will have spoken about that as a potential target to turn what's been a very difficult season into a huge success if Manchester United could return again to the top table of European competition. I'll just finish with a bit of a statement from Jason Wilcox, the Director of Football, the man who's led this search right from the very start, of course, and who had the task of sacking Ruben Amorim 7 days ago after that relationship between Director of Football and head coach had become irreconcilable. Jason Wilcox says today, "Michael is an excellent coach and knows exactly what it takes to win at Manchester United. He is ready to lead our talented and determined group of players for the remainder of the season as we continue to build the club towards regular and sustained success." So Manchester United have their man. They have 4 experienced coaches as well, 3 of whom are very well known to the club. They have Steve Holland, who is a brilliant tactician and a brilliant coach on the training field. He's proved that with England, he's proved that with Chelsea. But crucially, can they improve performances and results on the pitch? And can they get past that baptism of fire with Manchester City here at Old Trafford on Saturday lunchtime in the Manchester derby, and then Arsenal away to follow it? Michael Carrick has an awful lot to say to his players when he meets them for the first time at Carrington tomorrow morning, doesn't he?
This is huge news. Michael Carrick is officially back at Manchester United, not as a caretaker on the sidelines, but as the interim head coach until the end of the season. And honestly, this feels different. Carrick isn't an outsider experiment. He knows this club. He's lived the pressure, the expectations, the standards. He's played 460-plus games here, won everything there is to win, and now he's walking back into Carrington with one clear message: this season is not over. The backroom staff tells you this is serious. Steve Holland coming in is massive. Tactically sharp, elite-level experience. Jonathan Woodgate, Johnny Evans, youth coaches who know the DNA. This isn't chaos, this is structure, but let's be clear, the timing is brutal. Manchester City at Old Trafford, Arsenal away straight after. This is a baptism of fire. Carrick doesn't get a free hit, he gets thrown straight into the deep end. This is about standards, body language, intensity, belief. Carrick has to reconnect these players with what it means to play for Manchester United, fast. The fans aren't asking for miracles. They're asking for effort, identity, and fight. Now we find out if Carrick can deliver it. This starts now.